Hi, I have learned many things in this course, Writ 1110. It's all benefited me in many ways. I could say while taking this course, I have learned more than I ever have in past classes. Not only is the material of this class phenomenal, but so is the professor, Dr. Jordan. Dr. Jordan has given me such good feedback and has taught me everything new that I know now. I'm very thankful for her help. I believe other professors might have not benefited me the way she does. I have not only learned new information, but we have also covered old information to make sure we're still using it and applying it to our work today. Before I get into detail about everything I've learned, I want to cover how much I've grown. Starting off this semester, I was slightly nervous. I would like to acknowledge that this would be my first ever college class and I was intimidated with how it might go. I didn't know the ropes yet and how my days would look, but over time I understood the importance of this class and the way that it would run. I was surprised, but it didn't take me too long to learn how to move around. From the very beginning assignment, which included me taking a video explaining what writing was, we were informed to use our resources to gather correct information, then create a video explaining my notes. I wrote it down. When I first glanced at the guidelines, I was a little worried about how I would create this video. I was unsure what was needed to be done since it was my first ever assignment. Once I talked with my parents, they gave me a few ideas and also their opinions of what I should do. From the very beginning of creating videos, I was very nervous and it took me forever to get a video I was pleased with. It could be anywhere from pronouncing something wrong to missing a line I was supposed to include or not being pleased with the way I looked. It took me forever to feel like it was a perfect video. Moving forward, I have a few videos under my belt. I have taken videos anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. Yes, I still redo them sometimes because I can be picky, but it doesn't take me nearly as much time anymore due to the fact I'm way more confident completing this assignment. I feel overall that my work has improved drastically, not only with my confidence, but with my knowledge. I think every assignment I completed during the semester has forced me to grow. I do believe there were times I thought that a project was unnecessary, but it really helped me improve. I believe that I have met a lot of goals this semester, but I feel like they are all equally important. This semester I was introduced to the terms of rhetorical analysis and other special terms referring to ethos, pathos, and logos. I could go on about things I have learned while taking this class, but I believe the ones I just mentioned on top. I believe I gained the most information from these. In the past, I have no idea of what those terms were referred to. Now I do. I really think those terms help format any type of writing, not only your own writing, but also others' writing. It really helps the full breakdown of writing and what it really means. I use many different articles to help me understand these important terms. One main reading that benefited me truly was the writing about rhetorical, written by Jim Nugent. I believe that paper was very beneficial to me in the knowledge I know today. Not only did it give me a breakdown of how to understand the word rhetoric, but also anything that is included within it. Some more exciting news is it gave a decent size explanation about ethos, pathos, and logos, which is a key to fully applying it to my work. Enough with that topic. I bet you're thinking that I only had to read and answer questions. Well, you're wrong. I've had many activities which would include my classmates. Yes, every week we would have a discussion post that would be shared to our peers. Every week it was different, but I got to post my opinion and thought on that idea. I believe it was very beneficial because I was still able to interact with my peers and gather their thoughts on that same topic. It gave me many great ideas that I never thought about in the past. I have grown in the habits of mine that are outlined in the framework for success in post-secondary writing because curiosity. I am a lot more open-minded with my work, and I have my own motivation for me to dive deeper into work and want to know more. Openness. Anytime a new assignment was posted, I was willingly that I never thought about in the past. I've grown in the habits of mind that are outlined in the framework of success in post-secondary writing because of curiosity. I am a lot more open-minded with my work, and I have my own motivation for me to dive deeper into work and want to know more. Openness. Anytime a new assignment was posted, I was willingly wanting to do it to get a new experience and try something new. Engagement. Discussion posts were a huge thing, and I was wanting to talk to peers and engage. Creativity. There were many times that I needed to be creative and make things up, but they turned out to be great ideas. Persistence. I would talk about interesting topics, and my writings would include fun facts to keep the audience interested. Responsibility. I would go back and fix my mistakes that needed to be changed. Flexibility. If a guideline was changed, I would be able to adapt and work around something new.